Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Winter is coming. This is Cloud Kingdom Winter Edition. Let's go ahead and check out the combatants. In the top right corner is Kalma. He took his series 2-0. Can he take the championship for the week against his opponent, Mr. Fursetti, in the bottom left corner, coming in the orange Terran, and he also took his series 2-0. So both of these guys are gonna, one of these two guys is gonna have their first loss of the mini tournament today, and one of these two will also be champion of the week. Let's bring up that production tab as well and see how it goes down. Now, I have never actually seen this map, specifically the winter edition. Not gonna be anything actually different. It's really just on a different tile set. We'll scan around a bit just to look around. You'll notice the major thing is probably the sheer whiteness of it, obviously. But you also have the snowflakes coming down, and I don't know if that's going to screw anybody up. Probably not, but I think you get some of the higher-end players, and they would be definitely annoyed by those snowflakes. So I think it's beautiful and pretty, but we'll keep going with it and see how it goes down. One thing I'm going to notice, though, it's extremely bright. And that could honestly be very annoying. That would actually annoy me more than anything else, is the sheer brightness of the snow, of the ice. A nice block going down by Fursetti. I think the SCV might actually have the first hit in here. Both players thinking they have it, and the SCV does. The drone goes down. Kalma loses an early drone. Definitely not what he wanted. He is pissed about that. And Grothgard is right. This map burns my eyes. Expansion going down for Fursetti, or at least the command center. Ooh, that is before barracks. That is a fast expansion, and he knows he can do it with that block. The way it went down, he's going to take advantage of that and just go for broke. A refinery on its way for Fursetti. Extractor already in position for Kalma. He does have that spawning pool on the way now. He obviously got his expansion, as you saw. Did the SCV die or leave? It may have died. Let's check out. Yeah, it definitely died. So both players have lost a unit. Both players have lost a worker. An SCV did come back in, maybe looking to try and block again. But I think he knew he wasn't going to be able to get it. Just wanted to make sure that expansion was down. He's going to party at the third for a bit, like half a second. Party, because he's too cool for it. And he's going to go up into the main, check that out. And he's going to change his mind and go back to the natural. Probably going to... Oh, nope, now he's going to change his mind again, go back into the main. He really wants to get into this party. He's heard good things about it. And he's like, I just got to get me a piece of the action up here. He gets there and he realizes it's not that interesting. So he's going to get the heck out of there. Who knows where he's going to go now? He may go over to the third again. The Zergling bouncers, though, are up, and they're just going to say, heck no, man. You are not welcome in this club. Get the heck out of town. That SCV eats the dust. And expansion now moving into position for Fursetti. Going to be landing there very shortly. Bunker up. Over here, maybe looking for a future wall off, I would expect. The wall off up the ramp. Yeah, that's complete wall off. It always confuses me over here. I can't tell if it's walled off, but yeah, it is. A little harder to tell because the ledges of snow kind of blend if you don't have the graphics just right. Like right there, that almost looks like a ramp or a single area. You know, and so this is some of that problem with this template that I'm seeing, especially just the standard kind of snow. The crackly ice, rock, tundra stuff works better. So, we'll see. Overlord's starting to spread across the map. Again, Kalma very good about that. Almost always seeing him do that. Going to be throwing down some Evo chambers as well. His third has been up for quite a while. Just now got a queen and no units just yet. But you'll see he's not sitting on an insane amount of drones at the moment. Just 27 versus 25. It's not unordinary to be there. It's just he can't really use his third right now. but I would expect that to change shortly. We do have a second Evo chamber coming up as well. I'm doing a pseudo wall off there. You'll see Zerg do stuff like that. They almost never block themselves in, though, as they obviously don't have buildings that lift off or supply depots that lower, things like that. Okay, Hellions shooting at a Zergling. I knew I heard flames. Oh, and that Zergling gets sniped off. A very nice little move there by Frissetti to make sure that Zergling died. One drone goes down. Two drones go down. Zergling move in. Are the Zergling going to get the Hellions? The Hellions are worried about them. One, oh, not Hellion goes down. One Zergling got crispied. The Hellions are out of here. So you see the Overlords starting to get into position, starting to find their base camps. Creep spread starting to go for Kalma. He does have his natural and his third now connected. You probably won't see him throw a tumor here. It's not necessary, really. Some players will do it, some won't. But it's more important to keep that natural connected to your other bases, as well as spread that across the map. Now the Zergling going to stream out of there just about the wrong time. But the tower does let him see it and move right in. And the Hellions got trapped in for a second. Two of them are now down. A third one going to get sniped off very soon. Third down. Can he get that fourth? He really wanted to get at that red fourth one. Just could not get into him. One Zergling did try to do it, though. Bravery, I suppose. Didn't get him anywhere in the end, though. Quite a few more Zergling popping out for Kalma. He is supply blocked. He lost an Overlord somewhere. Perhaps doing an extractor trick, but I kind of doubt that. Well, awful late in the game to be doing individual farm point things like that. Hellions are going to be moving in here to the third. They're going to look to do some more damage. There is a decent amount of drones here this time, but the Zerglings are right on cue. Not going to let Frissetti take out too many drones. A big... Ooh, can he trap the Hellions in? Did not want to get behind those... or let Frissetti get behind the minerals while Kalma was engaging. That would have created tiny little lanes that Kalma would have had to try to get his Zergling through, and that is when you get Roast Town for Zerglings versus Hellions. That is not what you ever want to do. So a very nice move there by Kalma, avoiding that situation that's so easily to goad so many players into. Just like, ooh, look at these tempting, juicy morsels. I'm just going to do it. And that can end poorly quite often. Widowmine's sitting there. A few medevacs loading up with some troops. We may be getting the drop very soon. There's a decent amount of Overlords here, and the one Overlord is going to spot it. Kalma knows this drop is coming entirely. Complete surprise, just destroyed for Frissetti. What he was hoping for, not going to be able to do it. However, he still might be able to cancel off this fourth quite easily. We have a few Hellions streaming across as well. Frissetti not... No, he is going to go for that drop. That fourth is going to need to be canceled by Kalma. There's the cancel. The drone does go down, though. The Zergling's going to move in. Are they going to get anything? Yeah, they do manage to kill a Marauder. And they're going to continue to follow this drop. This drop is going to move into the third here. And actually going to completely avoid it. Zergling in position. Block that drop off again. And Frissetti kind of stalled there. Kind of shut down. And obviously the knowledge for Kalma got from this Overlord right here, which I don't even know if Frissetti realized it's there. Not that there's much he can do about it other than maybe build a missile turret right there, which is a dumb idea. Well, you wouldn't have to build a missile turret there. You could put Marines there. But, yeah, he may have missed that Overlord. Not sure. Zergling running around the base here. Getting all kinds of information. You know, that there's no expansion here. That's, I guess, not all kinds of information. But, little sneaky Zergling. And that expansion should go down in just a little bit. Ooh, we do have kind of a ninja expand going on for Kalma over here. Hoping that Frissetti won't come up here, and I don't think he ever has in the entire game. Let's check out his vision. No, he has not ever been up there, so that ninja expand may work out very nicely for Kalma, as long as Frissetti doesn't see troops flowing that way, which at the moment Frissetti actually is supply blocked as well. Look at the paint streaming across the map. Tons of Zergling moving in. Check out 96 Zergling currently on the map. And this could be very bad for Fursetti. So many Zerglings moving in there. He wants to get the heck out of there. There is a lot of Widow Mines here, though. And that could do so many damage to the Zergling. They're going to move in here. Bulk damage. Completely ripping through Fursetti's army there. So many losses for Fursetti. Fursetti does hold the defense. That's always nice. But so much damage dealt by those mineral units, and look at all the resources Kalma has right now. He knew it. He threw those away on purpose and did a ton of brilliant damage. But Fursetti says, hey, I still have a sizable army here. I'm going to go cause some pain, including this group of even more Marines and a Marauder. Infestors, look at these guys on the map wanting to do some pain. We do have Banelings coming out as well. Does he have centrifugal hooks? Yes, he does. So those guys are going to be even more dangerous. I heard a scan go down. I think it was over here. Not sure exactly where that scan was. Overlords moving away from that expansion, the ninja expand up there. Creep spread starting to get across the map, getting into the halfway point now. And Fursetti, again, going to pull back. Not really maintaining map control, kind of, but not. Ooh, Ultralisks. How did I miss this? I feel like a fool. My favorite unit in the game. And it's that nice Thorax skin, too, from the Collector's Edition. I love Ultralisks. Yes. A little biased when it comes to Ultralisks. I do apologize on that forefront. But they're fun to watch die, too, so. This is definitely going to be a deadly force, going with the Infestor Zergling Ultralisk force. And we'll see if Fursetti can hold it off. It is definitely possible, but that is a formidable force there that you never really want to run into. And this is definitely a army that could be beat by the Ultralisk Zergling grouping. I mean, there obviously isn't a lot of air units going on here, just the medevacs. And no big tanks or anything like that to really nuke the big Ultralisks from behind. So we'll watch the engagement. Obviously, the Widow Mines can do so much damage to anything. And so, I mean, I'm excited for this engagement. I think we're going to get a good show coming up here very soon. Pretty sure Fursetti just saw the Ultralisks and knows about them now. Some great little bungles going on there. Units dying for pretty much no cost. Here comes the big engagement. Zerglings and Ultralisks getting right up in there. Fursetti is in full retreat at the moment. Kind of panicking. Does not want to get trapped in with these Ultralisks. The rocks obviously slowing this army down for Kalma just a little bit. And this bulk up right here, this is kind of going to be Fursetti's last stand. He's going to have to hold it right here. The army for Kalma is going to pull back a bit. The Zergling are pretty much out of this army right now, which makes those Ultralisks so vulnerable to getting the primary bullets shot at them. The bulk of the army, though, is going to move down south. These Ultralisks may be red herrings up here, as this army is going to move in on the third. The engagement for Fursetti goes on up here, and the third should probably go down. We'll see. There is some wall in the way. It is going to lift off, though, and that is going to pretty much protect it. A great bungle going down there. You can hear those units getting ripped through. Another great bungle over there. So many bungles. Key flanking going on right there as well. Suddenly, Fursetti's army left and right having serious damage. Look at all those infested Terrans up the hill. Holy crap. Ripping through the production facilities of Fursetti. And look at this, 200 to 75. Kalma just ripping through. And Fursetti says it. GG. Kalma takes game 1 in this week's championship match series. Whatever. What an end to the first game. Kalma does take it 1-0.